3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about
Whatever we want.
So, Anthony,
He was just telling us.
You're on the spot.
I'm on the spot now.
so you're going to China. First of all, he was sending his driver's license.
I was handling a little bit of a visa thing. I am hopefully going to China next week.
Why would you want to go where the epicenter of coronavirus is?
Very elegant.
China.
It is technically safer than America right now, probably.
Okay, facts.
Right?
Is it because you have Kinja Studios over there and you're working with the enemy?
Wow.
That's a very. I am the enemy.
I'm just kidding. Because dance, you're an ambassador because you're trying to bring us together with dance.
Yeah.
I like that.
They're trying to save the U.S. rec center.
Yeah.
I'm working on an artist tour. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I am working on an artist tour, some choreographer for artists out there with my brother Ving from the Kinjas. And so I got to go over there to see the tour, through, which starts in December. And which means I'm already really, really late because we have had really, really hard times trying to secure a visa in order for myself to go there.
That really Is Vin already over there?
It really, really sucks.
Is Vin already over there?
No, he's not. He's really, really here.
Really, really why?
Because I really, really need to work on this project, but really.
Are you guys really, really blocked though? Like, are they like, no America?
No, it's not. It just depends on who gives you your invitation letter or like what type of business
So
that
you're
you're
saying
doing
you're
there.
well connected.
I'm saying I wish I was more well connected because then I wouldn't be in the last minute situation that I am right now. For example, Mike Song actually just came back from China. He was there for a month working on a 2-week job but had a 2-week quarantine. It was actually him and his wife out there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they were working on the League of Legends World Finals that just happened over there.
Sick. Wow.
And then, but like they were able to secure a visa because of the company that was bringing them out, but I wasn't able to because of maybe either the business purpose or the connections that I had. So it was just
So he's more famous?
loophole. He's more famous. He's
So,
better than
I mean,
me.
I know he was on Ellen and all that, so he's super famous.
Yeah.
But what he had to do was do 2 weeks of quarantine.
2 weeks of quarantine.
And then he worked for 2 weeks. So
And he-
for the
yeah,
2
and
weeks,
he had
what
to
was
be
he
separate
doing?
too. So like even him and his wife were in the same like quarantine hotel, but in like different rooms down.
Why? Why? All right, he's not that famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the point?
There should be bumping uglies during this quarantine, am I right?
Hell yeah.
Fives to Geo.
I'm
fives
like,
to that
what's
table,
the
fives
point?
to this table.
You're there with your wife. You have 2 weeks, no responsibilities. You don't have to work. You should be 69ing every chance you get.
24/7, 69.
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Well, that's too much math.
25/8. But yeah,
cool guy.
that's
What was
probably
it?
the only thing that I'm. It's probably the only thing that I'm not looking forward to. But at the same time, looking forward to because I feel like it's going to be a lot of suffering and loneliness for me, in a weird way.
Wait, so
right?
you like suffering and loneliness?
No, I just feel like everybody's got to go through like intense things in order to kind of discover who they are. and
Oh,
I
you're
feel
saying
like,
your life is really
So
good.
stupid.
so stupid.
But what do you think you're gonna do for that 14 days? Like that's probably the hardest
lots
part.
of masturbation, depending on the
Nice.
Wi-Fi.
I'll
All
beat
depends
you.
on the
I'll do
Wi-Fi.
30.
You got a VPN? You got a good VPN?
What if you get no Wi-Fi?
Wow.
we
Magazines,
need a
they still
social media.
exist.
Dude, what's
Yeah.
the porn like in China? Just curious, because like
VPN
the
proxies.
censorship. Oh, because you just,
Yeah.
you just
I like
have to bypass it all.
Pixels. They pixel out everything, don't they?
Censored.
I went through the rabbit hole of watching Chinese guys fucking hotel rooms.
Tight.
Wait, why?
You guys don't go down that
Only
stuff
guys?
either?
You watch it for the
Fucking
guy.
other guys?
No. I mean, like, they weren't porn stars. It was like, I just wanted to paint a picture of like guys and girls like fucking in a hotel room, but like they're probably prostitutes
Is it hidden camera?
because the girls were way out of their league. What?
Tight.
Oh wow.
Maybe they were porn
So
stars.
I don't think I'm going to have access to prostitutes in my 14-day quarantine.
Yeah, probably not.
And that's not really cool with the quarantine thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Unless they come in hazmat suits and like, did somebody order a Scientist? I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from.
That was an odd accent.
Do you order the Scientist?
that's the one.
Okay,
Sky and the.
That was pretty good.
okay.
I didn't get it at first.
Okay, so what's the process? You if you get to go, right? How do they quarantine you? How do they keep?
So first I had to secure an invitation letter, and then now I can apply for a visa after like the consulate kind of like approves like the time frame that I'm like requiring or asking to go there. And then from there, if I get approved by the consulate and they accept my visa application, I have to find which flight I want to get on because the flight won't allow me to purchase the ticket unless I do a 2-step coronavirus test within 48 hours of getting on the plane.
Oh.
A lot of timing.
Wait,
really
what is that?
So the two-step is either is both the nasal swab and also now an antibiotic one where they draw your blood.
I like that.
I think.
Have you done both?
No, actually, I'm about to do.
Have you done any of them?
No, because you know why? My girlfriend Nina, she works in she was doing telehealth during this time frame of the pandemic, so she had to also still go get tested every single week. And then when she went into, she was also working at the women's downtown women's center as well, doing like clinical stuff. And she also still had to get tested every week. So literally every single week she was tested. So I was like, pseudo
You must be tested too.
I must be solid.
It's kind of like with your sex partner.
Yeah.
If you only have one and they went to the gyno.
I'd be like, did you get tested? It's like, yes, let's make out. All right, cool. You good?
Only the girl ever needs to get tested. Guys don't need to get tested.
You don't ever get tested?
I just got tested.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I do the home tests for STDs, baby. After every new partner, that's what they recommend, and that's what they teach you in sexual health
Education?
at school, unless you go to a school that just says be abstinent.
Yeah.
If you are
So you
sexually
only
active,
do at-home STD tests? How does that work?
No, I'm doing that now because of quarantine, but I don't know.
Would you rather?
I used to go to Planned Parenthood.
What do you do? How does it work?
You just fucking pee in a tube. Well, okay, so the one I do is like you get a pee-pee tube, like a pee-pee cup, and then you pee-pee in that cup, and then you get a squeezer thing, and then you take your pee-pee, and then you put it in the tube, and then you close it, you put it in the bag, and then you drop it off to 24 overnight UPS. Yep.
You UPS your urine?
Yeah, dude.
That sounds so fun.
It's a prepaid label.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be one of those like healthy
But you
drop
could-
box metal things that
But you
like
could check like your Corona like this too. Like there's companies that have home kits. They're FDA approved. Like you just
tight.
fucking do the swabby swab yourself. You fucking put your Q-tip inside of a test tube. Send that motherfucker out. There's ones where you draw your blood and they see if you have testosterone or not.
You
And if
can-
you're a little bitch,
You can even ship your breast milk to, like if like I have a kid and I'm breastfeeding, but I leave the country or state or whatever, they'll deliver it.
That's pretty cool.
Same day or overnight or some shit like that.
What's the name of the service?
Titty Express?
Titty Express.
Shout out to Titty Express promo code off the record.
That's a good business name.
Yeah, that's great. They have great T-shirts too.
Yeah,
Great
but
t-shirts.
I know those 24-hour tests, they were like $1,000.
Who?
Not 24, but the same day. Like you go in and you just get.
That's a good
There's
ass
one in
thing.
Beverly Hills where you just do one, because you know how like when this first started, I was like, well, I need to go, but when I come back, I need to quarantine and all this stuff. So I was like, how do I like make sure that, you know? And I looked for one, and that was it.
I recently saw the video of like the early Corona test where they stick it all the way in. Because I had heard about it, but I didn't actually see it happen.
Yeah.
And that shit, I was like, oh my god, they
Goes in
actually
your brain.
did that.
And they like
It was like
swab
this
it.
long, and then
Turn
it
it
like
in there.
went all the way up in there.
It looks like it's gonna go through your skull. That's how far it goes.
Lobotomy.
That was painful to watch. I can't even imagine what it felt like.
Where do you get a 48-hour test? Like you one of those same day test centers,
Yeah.
and then as soon as you get it, you get on your flight, right?
Once it says that I don't have the virus, I can purchase the ticket with my test results, and then from there I have to get on the plane. And then when I get on the plane and I go over there, I get quarantined for 14 days.
How annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you literally cannot leave the hotel room. It's
That's
like a for
stupid,
real
because what if you
quarantine.
bought the ticket with your test results and then your ticket was scheduled a month later?
No. Like, especially because of the pandemic situations, I think that there are available seats constantly. So, like, this is a system that's being put in place for certain, like, countries and whatnot.
Wow.
That's crazy. Because in Hawaii, it's 72-hour test. If you arrive at the airport with a 72-hour, like a test within 72 hours, right? Then you show the proof. They'll be like, okay, you could come in without quarantine.
So for that one though, you can buy your ticket ahead of time, and
Yeah.
then you just have to show up with your test results, and that's when they let you on the plane. Because here it's
Yeah, I don't think I can buy the ticket until I show proof of the test results.
Damn.
Does that mean the tickets are more expensive? Because they're like last
They're
minute.
super expensive right now.
Whoa.
Definitely super, like probably like maybe like 500, 600% like more than they normally would have been.
Jeez.
100%? Because, you know, I went to Denver and it was about $60 for a round trip ticket.
Nice.
Well, when we're talking about like
International.
in state,
I just wanted to flex a little bit.
That was a good flip.
Yeah, thanks.
$60
That was a good
tickets.
burn.
Wait, was it with that program thing
burning
that you're in?
cash.
No, it was Spirit. I know. As soon as you heard Spirit, you're like,
That's why I'm
no, but the return ticket. But
You're
the
holding onto the wing and fucking Spirit. That's why it was so cheap.
but the return was Delta.
Was that $60 though?
Yeah, no, it's round trip. So the two.
You're
was
flexing because
Spirit.
you got that special little friend thing.
No,
Where you, like, chill
but
out
Spirit and
stuff,
Delta. I
Your
bought
flex
it.
is not working.
I bought it.
No flex.
Dude, that's cheap
No
still.
flex,
The
though.
coming back, I didn't have to pay for my luggage.
No flex.
That's tight.
But you know what though? This video is brought to you by Feels, and I be experiencing stress when my friends don't believe me that I can get really good discounts on airline tickets.
It's just really
I get a lot of anxiety, I get fucking stressed out, but also traveling sometimes can get a little hectic, especially in times of Corona, because I risk my life to fly. And you're gonna be doing that too, going to the birthplace of Corona.
Great.
And since we're all gonna be worrying and stressed out for worrying about our good friend Anthony here, I think a good solution sometimes might be certain CBD oils such as Feels, because that's what I use to chill the hell out. Feels is a premium CBD delivered directly to your doorstep. Feels naturally helps reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. Before I take flights, I just go pop, 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 and I drip a few in my mouth and I relaxinate. And it really helps me just knock the hell out when I'm on a plane. Place a few drops under your tongue and feel the difference within minutes. The thing to remember about CBD is that finding your right dose is important, and every dose is different. So leave room to experiment over the course of a week or so you may need to take more or less to get the effects you're after. So new to CBD, Feels offers a free CBD hotline to help guide your personal experience. Feels works naturally to help you feel better. There's no high hangover or addiction. Join the Feels community to get Feels delivered to your door every month. You'll save money on every order and you can pause or cancel anytime. Feels has me feeling my best every day, and it can help you too. Become a member today by going to feels.com/offtherecord, and you'll get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's FEALS.com/offtherecord to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. Feels.com/offtherecord. Thank you very much, Feels.
Is CBD legal in China, you think?
I wonder if they even know what it is.
I don't know.
When was the last time you were in China?
January.
Wow.
I was literally in China and I was leaving China the day that Wuhan got locked down.
Oh,
So we
You
were
could
in
have brought it
Beijing.
back.
oh no.
I think we found out that I didn't about like 9-10 months ago.
Who knows? You know.
Yeah, but that being said,
It could have been stuck in your hair.
Yeah, you don't know everything.
I don't. You're absolutely right.
Have you ever done the antibody test?
No, I haven't. I'm
I
about
want to do it.
Yeah, because then that's how you'll for sure know.
Can you tell us if you do?
I am about to.
Okay.
But doesn't it go away in like 3 months though? If you test positive for
That's
antibodies?
like shrooms in your system.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I always get that confused. No, they were saying like you could have antibodies for like 3 months and then you could just not have them anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Stop.
My buddy Fauci told me that.
Seriously?
I can't keep up.
Fauci be saying some crazy shit.
That's my boy, dude. Like,
First he
watch
was
out, bro.
like, "Don't worry about the mask," and then he was like, "Oh shit, we need the mask." So I'm like, "What is he? What?"
So you
Well,
don't,
now they're
don't
like,
wear
if you
masks
have the
ever.
corona, it's okay to go vote. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Really? That's what they said? If you have corona, you can go vote?
Yep.
I don't like that.
So you're good, Anthony. You're good.
All I'm saying is like, for example, my boy Mike, who just was in China, he was able to go to our Kinder's dojo out there at the studio, have a full class. People weren't wearing masks.
Oh,
it was like
no.
a regular dance.
But you guys even wear masks like even pre-corona though.
Yeah, we do. But I'm just saying the dancers like in the studio, things were like at such a level of normalcy that people like, you know, post dance classes, they were like sweaty and like still like hugging or saying what's up or great job or whatnot.
Oh, cool.
And Mike was literally like blown away because he was just
He's like,
can't
I was
believe-
just gone for 14 fucking days by myself. He has a full-on beard. He's all
He was like, I could have just done this.
Yeah.
But then he comes back and then he comes back to a world in America where everything is
Yeah.
confusing and weird again.
Does America make him quarantine when he comes back?
No. He said when he got off the
That makes
plane,
sense.
and when he got off the plane in China, at the airport, the way that things were like set up, and like the way that everything was so secure, and like things were blocked off, so there was only one way to go, and the way that everything was just organized, it was like you went into a different planet that was like clearly like post-apocalyptic. But then he said the weirder thing was coming back home to this like ironic normalcy, everybody just kind of freely walking around, touching things, not really caring, is almost like normal disorderly conduct.
It's like no wonder we're #1 right now.
Yeah, but we obviously still have like the high
So
storm,
for them, it's like you get to Mars, and then they separate you, and then they kind of make sure that you're clean, and then they let you into the public,
and you're good.
so then it's like a bubble.
You're
So
like
it's
eating
it's
in
a
restaurants
bubble.
with other people, like it's, yeah.
I like that.
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
That kind of does make sense.
That's what people should be doing.
Experience 14 days of really weird quarantine lifestyle and like just kind of being lonely and suffering, and then having normal life versus constantly 24/7 here in the U.S. of I don't knows. Makes sense.
Yeah, it seems like the NBA bubble, right? That's what they all did too, and they were able to. Obviously, it's a lot smaller scale, but I mean, in theory, if everybody gets weeded out, then it should be fine.
Which
right?
is pretty much why that was the only one that was able to kind of work, right?
That's crazy. Damn, dude.
We
this
gotta
is
have some
weird.
14-day
this
bubbles
is
or
super
something.
weird.
That was the
gotta take
intention at the
notes.
beginning of the quarantine, though, right? Like if everybody would have just like kind of followed it, like by logic and science, like
it should kind of just mellow out.
It was supposed to like flatten the curve, is what they said, right? And then it was supposed to go away.
but there's a good
but they
amount
were
of
just doing it like sectors and counties and states, and some people this and some that.
Disorganized.
Yeah, but you know, you go to this like maybe giant communist country type of like, you know, scale, and you get 1.4 billion people to be like, stay home, don't do this, wear masks only, blah blah blah, and everybody has to, otherwise you like go to jail or disappear.
Yeah, I remember in the early days.
Right?
I remember when we were first like reporting about coronavirus before we even had our lockdown. I remember like way back then that we were all laughing in this room about the fact that China they were using drones to keep people inside their house. We're like, oh my god, that's fucking crazy, that's ridiculous. And then now we're like, oh shit, they were doing the right thing.
drones might be a good idea.
Maybe we should have drones flying around.
We do. They just like murder people in other countries.
Exactly. Whoa.
I just want the drones with the speakers on them telling us to go back inside.
Oh, sorry, those ones.
Those ones,
like
yeah.
Skynet, got it.
Skynet.
That's pretty weird, man.
This guy's good. man.
Damn,
This guy's
that's
good.
crazy. I don't know, man. So like, okay, in between all of this, have you left the U.S.?
No, I haven't. This is the first time in like years that I've just like been at home consistently. But I mean, we all, this ain't even about me. Like all of us went through freaking a lockdown for like the first time ever. Like that's like a global wide one.
Who traveled the furthest here? Away from
Joe?
home. You did?
I mean, the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were in like Europe during the whole lockdown.
Yeah, I was in Europe.
You were like trying to get back.
I almost missed the last flight. Yeah, that was crazy. As I was on the train, the borders were closing.
That's crazy. This is like the second time a big event happened where you almost didn't make it, because I think you were barely leaving Japan when that big tsunami hit it.
Oh, right. That is crazy.
Natural
We were so
disaster followed
scared
you.
for him,
Yeah.
but he was already on the flight back.
I'm like the guy that's like, buildings are blowing up behind me and I just constantly
The
keep running.
superhero walk.
Fucking Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Just,
But it's like happening with me not even knowing.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Mr. Magoo, dude.
You're walking around.
I know. That is crazy. I do think that, yeah, it is disjointed because just me traveling and like going out to different states, they treat it differently. A lot of different, even counties, people are like, yeah, don't worry about masks here. And other places are like, oh, you gotta have your masks on.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Confusing.
It is confusing, yeah.
Because like in LA County, all theaters, indoor theaters are all closed. But then in the OC, you can go to them.
So you could watch a movie in OC and then come back home to LA.
Yeah, I wanted to watch Tenet, so I went to San Diego.
oh, nice.
Nah, just
I was thinking about that.
watch Tenet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight.
It was pretty fun.
I know someone that drove to Vegas and he did that, and I made fun of him for doing that.
Wow.
Good for you,
Because
man.
Vegas is too far.
Yeah, you could have done closer.
It's not that far. You
We
know what I
just
mean? It's
drove
not
to
that
Huntington
far.
Beach and watched it yesterday.
Well, you said what?
We just
You saw Tenet yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, we should talk about it.
Yes.
Tim was able to get an
spoiler alert.
entire theater room just for like his party. So it was only 2, 4, 6, 8 of us.
Yeah. I have to say though, I don't know where to begin if you were to talk about
Don't
Tenet.
talk about it.
That shit's confusing
Well,
as
the whole
fuck.
point is you can begin at the end.
Oh, very true. Good point. Very
So
good
you
point.
seen it?
Christopher Nolan, right?
He went to smuggle
Christopher
himself to San Diego to watch it.
Good thing he didn't go to Vegas because that would have been dumb.
There's nothing wrong with Vegas.
No, it's not. But if you drive to Vegas to go see a movie, I'm gonna make fun of you.
We almost did.
But if you go to San Diego, that's fine.
We drove to San Diego just to get tacos multiple times.
That's
But that
different.
makes
That's
sense.
different.
Okay. All right, then I get it.
I have weird like rules in my head about like what's okay.
So food is okay, but not a movie?
Well, if you know who this person was, then you'd be like, this fucking jerk. You guys know Gilbert from Tiger Belly?
Fucking
See?
Gilbert.
Boo Gilbert. Yeah, that's who it was.
You don't
he's
know
the
what
one that
we're
went to
talking about.
Vegas
No,
to
but
watch-
it's funnier. You guys are just for real talking shit on somebody. I'm like, oh shit.
Can't stand this guy, dude.